All right, so I have a question. I'm going to ask you a question that was asked to me a year or two ago, and you made me think of it with some of the things you said. What is more important in your opinion, having really good people or having really good systems and processes?
When you say what's more important, my first question is to what?
To the firm, to the business.
I think it's more important to have, oh, well, I'm
It's
going to give
tough,
you,
isn't it? This is very
yeah, I'm
tough.
going to
Yes.
say the right people in the right systems. I think that if you have the right systems, you will very clearly see if you have the right person. So I think systems are more important because with the right systems, you can find that diamond in the rough, even if the person. So I see this all the time when I do private coaching with clients and I see their firms and they say, well, this person is not performing correctly. And I say, well, what did you do to set them up for success? What is the system that they're following? Because from what I see, like I'm thinking of one client in particular, there's this new person and I think that the person is doing really well, taking on these new tasks, showing proactivity. But the owner is saying, no, they're not doing a good job because they're not doing these things. And I said, well, you don't have a single system in place that says those are the things they're supposed to do. So how would this person know? So I think if you have the correct systems, then the right people rise and shine to those systems. So I think systems.
It's a great answer because it was funny. My initial reaction was people. Obviously, it's your people, but the bad systems can make an A player into a C player because they don't have the right tools. And so that's it's one of those things where you want to initially say it's obviously the people, but I think it's because you have to look. And I think the way you put it's great too because you can help the better systems you have, the more you can help the people that you currently have. Because I think I think the way you put it was really good. But then the opposite is also true though, because if you have really bad systems, you can kill the morale of your team. You can turn a really good employee into a bad employee, and so that's why it makes it a really tough question to answer because you just initially want to say obviously people, but
But I
so
think
that's
from a
me.
business perspective, it's easier to have good systems because then you can manage the system instead of the person because then there's no personality conflict. What I always tell everybody in our firm is we manage systems, not people from a management level. When someone isn't doing well, we don't say you are a bad employee or you are doing a poor job. We're saying, what about the system do you not understand? How does the system need to be tweaked to give you what you need? Is there something that's going wrong? And it helps kind of put that separation too, because then the employee doesn't feel attacked. They can actually give feedback on the system. And if it is the system, then we can fix it and make everyone better. If it's not the system, it becomes very obvious that that person is not working well within the system. And then we can say, it appears that you're not able to work within our systems. It's nothing on you personally as a human, but you just don't have the skill set necessary, which makes it much easier to separate amicably instead of causing all kinds of drama.
Absolutely agree. What do you do with your week, and what is your job title now?